everybody, welcome back. It's Jonathan again. This episode, I really wanted to introduce y'all to this rifle, and this is the Daisy Winchester Model 12. And I'm telling you right now, man, it's got some upsides, it's got some downsides. And stick around and we'll talk about it. I feel like Winchester and Daisy got together and they wanted to come up with a true pump action, smooth bore, BB repeater. And they done a real good job with it. Aside from, you got a whole plastic body. That is what it is, I guess. I mean, it could have been better thought out, better executed, I guess. But aside from that, I think it's got like an 11 or 12 shot spring-loaded BB feeder housing. The forestock and the rear stock are also plastic. But man, they done a real good job on this trying to, simulate a wood grain. If you was standing 10 foot away from it and you looked at it, you'd have thought it was real wood, It's got a real high front sight on it. The fixed sight's got the elevator ramp on it, just like the Red Ryder. The trigger pulls real easy on it. The forestock, the pump action on it, if I had to guess, I'd say it's probably got between 6 and 10 pounds of pull. I'm not sure. I mean, it's fairly decent to pull down, Another disadvantage of having a plastic body on it is right here down at the bottom where you come to pump on it. Let me get a look at that. See that lower scuff? Runs the entire length on each side. Maybe more so on this one. You can really see the scuffs show out on this side. Yeah, you could probably armor all it and clean it up, but them scuffs are just going to stay. When it comes to loading it, here's your fill port right up in here. But when it comes to loading it, it's just like a Red Ryder or your Buck. It's got the side trap door load gate on it. Open, shut. Now you'll notice that my feeder, it's halfway full. To refill it, it's just so simple. Pull it up. Smack it back. You'll also notice on the side of it, we got our little weep hole right here for our oil and lubrication point. Alright, so here's another disdain for the plastic body. When you come down here to look at your ramp, you'll notice that, you've got your cases, each side of your case on each side. Look up in the middle right here. And it's it's got that gap there, and it never wants to quite close all the way. If you hit it in the right light, you can see your spring all the way up in here. So I went directly to Daisy's website and I picked this up. And there might be a key reason that these are only online, and we'll get back into that later. Alright, but first I'd like to give a shout out to Daisy 880 Fanatic Fix-It. Right after I purchased this, I said, I'm going to get online and look around, see what other people's got to say. And there's just not that many videos of it out there. I mean, yeah, you got quick walkthroughs, 880 Fanatic Fix-It. He does a quick teardown on, focusing from this point forward. And, whenever I got this, I already knew it had the plastic body on it. But whenever he cocks it and he shows you right up here in the top, you see a clear blade. As soon as I seen that clear blade, boy, I just held my head down, I shook my head, and I said, what the hell have I got myself into with this? And he went on to explain that, they're prone to jamming a lot. And after I got it, yeah, I can definitely attest to that. But let me just add one more thing to it, I discovered this on my own fiddling around. Whenever you encounter a jam on this, don't get scared and think that you got to take it apart and all that. The key area is right up here. You'll notice that you got a screw. Fiddle with that screw for a little bit. Back it in and out. find its sweet spot. These BBs are jamming right up in here somewhere where they drop down into the body. I'm not that too worried about it now at this stage of the game. But whenever you do get a jam, go ahead and cock it. And when you do, take your tab and push it down. And you will watch the BB drop down in there. You'll see one BB drop down in. So I'm down here in this honey hole of mine, and I got a little straight shooting gallery set up. I'm going to be shooting from the table, and I got a yard tape. We're going to do some distance shots. We're going to find out what the real distances are at. So starting off at the table, I got the string out. I got a big fat Walmart box here. It's big and blue. It's easy to see from a distance. And we'll see right here, there's that 30-foot mark. Now I'm going to be taking this farther and farther back, I guess. We'll see how far and decent this goes. And while coming back here at the table where I'm shooting the video from, in between shots and everything, I got this can that's across the ditch, and I got a little giggle out of it. Let me zoom in on that can over yonder. Let's see here. Where's it at? There it is. Old Dr. Thunder can. Alright, so I'm sitting from here to the table, and I take one shot with this Model 12, and I knocked a hole in it and water come running out of it. I thought, man, that's just too cool. When I shot that can, I think I was one more notch up higher than the setting that it's on now. It's dropped all the way down for this 30-foot distance shot. Before we start shooting, let's just see where the numbers are at on this little jewel right here. Alright, so to start off with, we'll do 20-foot shot. From the table to the box. I got a couple of eyeballs and a nose drawn on it, and you'll see that when I get zoomed in. So we'll just start from there. We'll try one of the eyes and see how close we can get centered in on it. So hang tight, and I'll get the camera mounted up to the tripod. Well, that wasn't even worth a hoot, guys. I done all that shooting and knocking around. I thought I was recording. No, I wasn't. So let me get zoomed in here again. He even put a slapping C target up there and thought I was doing it. No, I was taking photos, damn it. Alright. Now let's see how it does. Alright, that's a 20-foot shot. Let's see how it does pushing it out to 30. Alright, so I gotta move farther back. When I'm done shooting here, I'm gonna take it out yonder and show you the tape. Let you see that it really is 30 foot. in on that square, huh? Reload it. Yeah, and walk down on it. Alright, so that was 30 foot. Go back here and show y'all. 30 foot. Alright, so I just slapped a new target on the side here and I pushed her on out to 50 foot. And back here at the table, let's get zoomed in again. Alright. Now I'm 3 notches up from the bottom on the elevator. That little square is covering the entire tip of the end of the barrel. We'll bump her up another notch. I believe that was a dry fire there. Alright, so I got kind of curious on how far away that can is, so I ran a measuring stick out yonder, and it's right at 56 feet. So I'm going to stand behind the camera, we'll get zoomed in on that, and I'll see if we can knock some more water out of that can. Well, I guess I better zoom in, huh? You can tell there's still water in it. Well, guys, it's been fun showing you about the Winchester number 12 by Daisy. You know, overall, I feel like it's a decent gun for its price point. I mean, yeah, you got BBs jamming all the time. And that brings me back to the beginning of the video whenever I told you there would be more to talk about. I feel like maybe this is the reason these ain't on the shelves anywhere and you got to buy online only is because of just the fact of how often this thing jams up. You know, if you pick this up at a store nearby you, you're going to be more inclined to go and return it. You know, do an exchange, something. You buy this thing online, I mean, some people, I mean, to each his own, but like, if you buy it online, you get it shipped to your door like I did, are you going to hassle with sending it back? You know, you got to fill out the claim, you got to do this, you got to do that. And I might just do that. I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. I mean, here we are, you know, 2022, a tank of gas. I mean, this thing costs a tank of gas. You know, that tank of gas is going to get you back and forth to work. So you could buy another one maybe. So what's your opinion on it, guys? I know my shooting ain't hardly worth a hoot, but let's just hear what your opinions are on it. If you like today's video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next round. All right, later, y'all.